Hello everyone, my name is Ned Finn. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back, at long last, to Hollow Knight. I'm very distracted by this little cropping of hair here. It's my soul patch, it's terrible. Anyway, let's go ahead and get that old volume dipped down to a slightly more comfortable realm. There we go. There we go. 16 hours, 33 minutes. We have played this game, and we are getting close to victory. Here's the downside. I don't remember what on earth I've been doing. Okay. We have our double jump. We have our little dash, which includes the ability to dash through the bad goo now. We can also swim. I remember that. That's not even like a necessary thing. That's just like purely optional, right? Here's the other problem. I've been so utterly dependent on chat through this game. I think it's Tetrahedron who's been like the big secret tech guy here. So I really don't much remember what we're supposed to be doing. Apparently I died at some point, which is, you know, good to know. I swear my regular jump is also higher now. I might be wrong about that. Again, have not played this game in a while. I've got my Gathering Swarm. It's always nice. I was about to check my... Okay, I vaguely remember that as well. What the heck would have killed me? Was it literally just like this dude here? Go ahead and do a quick healeroo here. I really do not recall where I'm supposed to be going here. No, sir. You're not getting away with it that easily. No, sirree, Robert. Go ahead and do a quick heal up there. It takes us out towards the Howling Cliffs. Which is all well and good. Kind of crazy, kid. Don't you start with like 4 health containers? It is wild that I'm only up to 6. That feels low. Do we have another Battle against Hornet. I almost called her Needle, but that's definitely not what she's called. But yeah, do we have another battle against Hornet to deal with? Some new boss fight to worry about? Because if so, I don't know. Over here is... Oh, I thought we had one of the big fellas over there, but apparently not. Now, I thought we had a way. No, apparently not. What if we do this? Yeah. I'd say I could have sworn we had a way of clinging to the side of the wall, which I guess technically we do. But hey, it's not actually very useful. And it'll send us careening off to some random location. So I very distinctly remember that I've spent like way too much time wandering around the Howling Cliffs. And it's healthy, it is reasonably healthy for anyone. So there is that. Okay, we got Cornifer. Leads to evidence of Cornifer. First, we actually have our little soul container there, which is awfully considerate of the game. You know, to be honest with you folks, I've been craving a little bit of, I don't know. I've got a little bit of an itch for, like, an RPG of some kind. Not a clue what it would be, but I've got, like, I've got a bunch of those kind of, like, really, really meaty games that do have, like, a linear plot, but, you know... you know, a little bit more open-ended, right? Or maybe something like, I bought all the Metro games recently. Maybe I should get into those. Got the, both of the, Divinity games. Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. And that would be something. And those are from Larian Studio, very much the precursor to their smash success of Baldur's Gate 3. Which, given passage of time, is much more, as I understand it, much more akin to a Divinity Original Sin 3 than it has any right being a Baldur's Gate 3, so to speak. King's Pass. Okay. And of course, actually making our way to a Stagway could have gotten us where we need to be a little bit quicker, but this is also at least familiarizing myself with my movement abilities. Oh. Good golly, it is Hollow Knight, and good golly, it's Tetrahedron. Now, Tetrahedron can... correct me if I'm wrong, but you've been like my guiding light, my variable shaman throughout this entire game, have you not? I know that various beings come forward with various degrees of secret tech for getting through games. Like, I know that Matto, for instance, knows Stardew Valley like the back of his hand. Deagle constantly has insights on running through Stellaris, but you've been my Hollow Knight man, right? If memory serves. After a good bit, yes. Okay, so, that being said, Tetrahedron, where go now? Because I don't know. I was down in the Green Path, and don't tell me to go to the frickin' carnival, because I don't want to deal with that. I want to make my way... I want to say that I've completed the game, is the bloody point. Yes, you can, Tetrahedron. Yes, you can. Oh, that's not the button here. So, current charms layout. I'd say I probably only have like half the charms in the game, if that, but still. Currently equipped with Soul Catcher, Long Nail, Wayward Compass, Gathering Swarm, and Steady Body. I know that Wayward Compass and Gathering Swarm can be swapped out for more useful combat charms when the time comes. An inventory. I've got the Shade Cloak, Mantis Claw, Crystal Heart, Monarch Wings, the King's Brand, Map and Quill, obviously, the Lantern, Isma's Tear, which you pointed me towards, the Tram Pass, the Simple Key, Pale Ore, Rancid Egg. Okay, I guess it's really these guys, the King's Brand, all that jazz. And then the Shade Cloak replaced, like, the Mothwing Cloak or something to that effect. It's what gives me the little Shadow Dash. And Tetrahedron, whatever mean things you're about to say about my, my current charm acquisition, please don't. It's fine. Oh, no, come back. It's okay. I didn't want it anyway. Frankly, I don't know what that was. I'm sure I did at one point. Map, yes. Let's see here. Any particular chunk of the map we need to see? Found the Hive. Remember that being a relatively newly discovered thing. There's the... Oh, do we have to do the Colosseum of Fools? Is that like the next thing that we have to do? And we are talking like... For right now, Tetrahedron, we are talking like next critical path activity. I'm on a high from beating Factorio, you see. I have an instinct to keep running through games now. Oh, that's right. Up to the Crystal Peak. Explore to the left of Queen's Station. Okay. To the symbol in the City of Tears. I think I've gone to the symbol in the City of Tears. And, okay, I've got a dumb question for you, Tetrahedron. Where is the, where's Queen's Station again? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I should be able to find it. There we go. Okay. Left of Queen Station. There we go. Okie dokie. Look at that. And that just means we need to make our way to the Stagway. Right after, you know, hitting the ground like a ton of bricks. Oh, no. I remember this. Very unfortunate. Oh, I forgot about you. Oh, my friend, you're very ill, as it turns out. I also definitely did not mean to go there. Oh, and the Stagway is up here anyway. Good lord. Queen Station, please. Do the City of Tears thing first. I think I've been to the City of Tears symbol. I'll go there. To prove a bloody point. Hold on. That is... What's the Stagway there? King Station. Yes. Not on my map? Okay. This is like the sewers, isn't it? Yeah, isn't that into the Royal Waterways? It's like right here, right in the center here, right? Like beneath that little statue thingy. Or next to the statue thingy, I think. I'm just as well. I'll, you know, head over there, prove my bloody point. Not on my map. I'll show you what's not on my freaking map. Oh, Jesus. I remember these guys. They're terrible. They're bad, and I hate them. Bye, fellas. I can get up where? Humpty Dumpty looking MFers. Memorial to the Hollow Knight. In the black vault far above, through its sacrifice, Hollownest lasts eternal. Yeah, see? This is it, yes? I take the elevator I passed? Oops. Okay, but just as a point of order here, Tetrahedron, this is the symbol to which you refer, is it not? Am I crazy? I'm going to wait around for a response, because I am deeply curious. This isn't the symbol. Okay. It's the one really high up. Okay. Back the way I came to find an elevator. There we go. Just as a clarification, tetrahedron. This elevator here, yes? I've got my little footsies in. I'm going to say yes. Yes! Yay! I have no idea what it would have prevented me from... I gotcha. This does appear to be new, so... Yes, this is not territory. How have I not been here yet? It doesn't matter. The important thing is that I am here now. Maybe, hey, maybe the real Hollow Knight is the friend we made along the way, huh? Brother! Did we ever think about that, folks? Oh, I thought I could phase through things. Apparently not. Alright, well... That's very unfortunate. You know what I'd love? To find a bench there. Huh? I was lured, you see. I was lured by a chest. Okay. Okay, so that's relatively straightforward. It's a little tedious, but it should more or less work. Okay, cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. It's actually relatively simple and straightforward, as it turns out. Homeboy moves at a very deliberate pace, and his attacks are really highly telegraphed, so, like, pretty straightforward to deal with, as a matter of fact. And we can just go up here as well, can we not? Yeah. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Thank you, Longnail. Helpful as ever. Homeboy does not vary from his path. There we go. Nice and simple. He unlocks the door for me. Just awfully considerate. Oh, man. Alright then. Nice and simple, nice and simple. Ooh, a bench! Alright, I wish I'd noticed that before. Could have saved myself a little bit of legwork. A little bit of leggy footwork, a little bit of footy legwork, but never you mind. We got where we needed to be. Which is the important thing. God, I forgot about those fellas up there. It turns out approaching from this angle is a little bit more tricky than I would have anticipated. Fly, be free. Can I not break... Ah. No fun at all. Standing on the frickin' edge there. It's a broken elevator, it looks like. What's up, large sir? What's up, big fella? Hey, Tetrahedron, I have 4,000 Geo burning frankly, a crater in my pocket. What should I spend these materials on? Don't get me wrong, these nights do still suck. Just a little bit more manageable now is all. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. What's up, Wormy Boy? Okay, boss fight. Hooray! Question mark? Yeah. The Watcher Knight. Well... But who watches the Watcher? Hmm? Ah, man. It's the frickin' Abyss Watchers all over again. Good lord. Very Dark Souls coded. Of course, I'm at serious risk of losing so much material. Bench before I take the elevator. Well, kind of neither here nor there at this point. I am curious what's over here, if anything. Oh. It's one of these absolute bastards. Yeah, I've just realized something. I don't want to be here. So it's very much a case of, let's go ahead and send the elevator back down just as a preparatory measure. A prophylaxis against future annoyance, let's call it. Check back in about 20 minutes. Uh-huh. Oh, dang it. I dodged in the wrong direction. Okay. I'll tell you what, I'll feel a lot more confident after I bring the first of these suckers down. It's also worth mentioning that, you know, for this thing... I think we got, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these shell things in the foreground, which is no fun. They're immune to damage when they're spinning around, so there's no point in trying to attack them. Better to just dodge them when they're like that. Also, I have very limited health. Stay topped off on health here to the best of our ability. Okay. That was good because it hit both of them. There are only 1 health down. Okay. It's kind of their big... Okay, that's 1 down. These foul creatures can be killed. They can be beaten. Or whatever your ancestor says in frickin' Darkest Dungeon. I wish I was playing Darkest Dungeon right now. There's no reflex challenges. Just have to really make really, really challenging decisions. Okay. They are a festering abomination. I've only been doing this for like less than 40 minutes. Good lord. This is going to be a long evening. It's going to be a long night here, folks. I do not know what to tell you. Ugh. Can I help you?
No, I'm sorry, baby. I'm only a little sorry.
Huh?
I'm only a little sorry.
I know you are. She said she was only a little sorry. There's like a secret hack where you just destroy these things before. But I tend to doubt it. Okay, we've been hit a single time. That's good. That works for me. Alright, let's go ahead and heal. Okay, that's unfortunate, but you know what? Net zero, I'll take it. Net zero emissions, that's what we're after. The hell am I talking about, net zero emissions? Let's heal. Okay, good. Ah! Bad. Unfortunate. Okay. Wayward Compass, not necessary. Gathering Swarm, not necessary. Steady Body, good. Long Nail. Let me get rid of Steady Body as well, quite frankly. Okay, maybe we go for the Defender's Crest. Okay, let's go for that. Go for the Defender's Crest and the Balder Shell. Defender's Crest seems like it would be kind of useful for boss battles regardless. Stuck in a small arena, the boss is going to end up in the same space that you are or previously occupied, so like... Might as well. What you eating?
Bread.
Is that the brown bread?
Yeah.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah. You already tried it?
Mm-hmm.
So, Serenity here is getting a good bath today. So we got a 2 to 10.
Okay. Maybe we don't get, like, damaged by the frickin' thing. Alright. That's fine.
We're gonna take all the braids out and wash them with a full on.
Okay. Ah. Ah. I'll take it. Okay, so that we should have dodged. And just like that. Just like that. Okay. Flawless. Flawless execution. That slightly more flawed, to be honest with you. The fact that they're not vulnerable to damage when they're rolling around is a little bit of a bummer, to be just, like, real honest with you. To be real frickin' honest with you, lads. Oh, gosh. Ah! Okay. I feel like that went better than it could have done. I also feel like I might only stream for an hour tonight because I am not accustomed to this sort of frustration. It's been a while since I played Hollow Knight, and I have forgotten how very challenging those boss fights are. That's okay. Here's the other thing to do, is to concentrate fire on a preferred target. Like this guy. Know thy enemy. And I know which one of these guys I need to hit more. And it's both of them. To be just like 100% fair. I will take it. I will take it. Quick blast there. Ah! If I'm gonna be attacked, let it be because I got hit by their bullshit spinny nonsense. Ah! Okay. I feel like I'm learning my way around this fight, though. To be fair. Just keeping it 100 with y'all, I feel like I'm starting to learn this fight a little bit. I'm going to give it what? Yeah, certainly till 8 o'clock my time. At least give an hour stream. And I beat Shovel Knight, for God's sake. And that had its own set of frustrations. That was platforming challenges more than combat challenges. I remember the frickin' Propeller Knight had his own set of issues. The problem with the Propeller Knight wasn't the boss fight itself. It was the fact that he had death pits to either side of him. That was the issue. Oh, Jesus. I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. I have utterly given up on tracking who's who here. I just know that I hate both of them. Yeah. Now this is a wash. That was a dummy round, and I was the dummy. I'm a big enough man to admit that. Getting bigger by the day, thanks to poor health decisions. I'm plateaued. I'm maintaining. Good news is, at least it's not like some kind of stupidly long, like, hassle to get to mine enemy. Quick pop down the shops, really. Maybe I don't need to rely on my, like, shadow form quite as much, because that does seem to be causing, like, some problems. Maybe I need to, like, actually rely on the fact that I can actually, like, jump like a maniac. Okay, we got one. We got one. We got one. Heal. That's unfortunate. Now, it would appear that my little defensive shell only works once. So I'm thinking, like, quick slash. Maybe we swap both of these out for quick slash, huh? Wait, was quick slash long nail versus mark of pride? We'll go ahead and give it old quick slash, see if that does us any favors. I think I've got about 2 more fights left in me. Now, in theory, could go ahead and accumulate a little bit of soul juice at the offset here, just enough to really kind of give us a little edge. Oh no. I've dug too greedily, too deeply, like the dwarfs of Moria. Oh gosh. It's the last thing that I need is to die before I get back to my shade. Now, what I should have done... I just gotten back to the bench and healed. That's what I should have done. It's not what I did done, but it is what I should have done. Okay. Well, let's actually go back to the bench then, shall we? Since I seemed very insistent on the idea. Fully topped off, and just because I want to. Park my Tookus on the bench here. The hell was I going on about the dwarves of Moria for? Crazy person. Real freak behavior, as per usual. Expecting nothing less. You're gonna... Sorry for being quiet there for a moment. I had a whole, like, mental journey that I went on that I'll take y'all on in a moment here. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, please us. Okay, so I had a whole
I apologize.
Yes.
Nothing. I said I apologize.
Why did you squawk?
I work 11 and a half hours a day. I'm tired.
That's understandable. You poor thing.
Yeah.
Anywho, I had a whole like mental excursion there for a moment, where I was thinking about using the expression of like, oh, you know, I've got to improve my I have to heal. That's literally all I wanted to convey. But I was gonna say like, oh, I have to improve my health quotient for some reason, mostly just for a little bit of linguistic interest there, I suppose. I was like, what would that be? That would be like an intelligence quotient, like IQ, which is largely nonsense, by the way. So that would be HQ, and I was like, well, no, HQ. That's already it's already headquarters. And then I was thinking like HQ as an abbreviation for headquarters. Like I can tell you exactly where I encountered that for the first time, and it was in this Lego Rock Raiders game for the PC. It was kind of like a real-time strategy base buildy type affair. And this was in like the early 2000s, so like it was probably like terrible in the grand scheme of things. But I remember encountering the term HQ there for the first time, and like I'm sure if I could like go back, there are a number of instances of like a very particular like phrase or word that I very distinctly remember like learning from a particular source. The other thing that occurred to me was something that was mentioned in an ambiguous amphibian video where he was it's a video, I think it's like his ultimate Zoo Tycoon video that he did, where he recounts encountering the word foliage for the first time because of that game. And I was like, absolutely correct. I definitely encountered the word foliage for the first time in Zoo Tycoon. 100%. Because like as an 8-year-old or whatever, like what other exposure do you have to the word foliage in your day-to-day, right? Okay, so here's the other advantage of the quick strike, right? Is you can actually build up your soul meter like at a pretty decent rate as a result of that as well. Let's heal. Not enough for 2 heals. Let's heal again. Yeah, that unfortunate, but not. Let's heal again. I think we can afford to be, like, fairly methodological with this. We gotta get both of these bad boys, like, synchronized with their spin attack. That's what we need to do. Ah! That's unfortunate. All right, let's take one more crack at this. And then that's probably a stream, right? Honestly, this works just fine as long as we don't like die in this endeavor. We can jump down there, thwack away, get our soul juice back, go back to the bench, heal, and then actually go off to the boss fight. Which, like, that's not much of an edge, but it's got to be worth something, right? So much for Tetrahedron being back in 20 minutes. I don't know. Tetrahedron, you might still be there. You might just be lurking. That's what I need to not do, is just, like, hang out directly in the frickin' pain zone over here. Alright. Let's go for one more, because that didn't feel very, very meaningful. We'll do one more. Really make a go of it. Treat this as if this is the one that I actually win. I gotta go into it with a victory mentality is the thing. Frankly, I need to go into it as if my dodge move did not have iframes. Like, actually do my best to dodge the incoming attacks, like, properly, rather than just dodge around them rather than dodge through them, right? Okay. Heal, please. Ah! Fracadac. And I think that legitimately will be the end of it for me here, folks. But it is good to be back in the Hollow Knighting business. We'll be back for more of this chicanery on Wednesday. In the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. I am Ned Finn, and until next time, goodbye forever.